What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today behind me, I've got a pretty darn cool fifth wheel if you're looking for something a little bit light, meant for a couple with the occasional sleeper. This is the 2025 Arcadia 260 SLC. I keep forgetting these freaking numbers. Let me go up there, and I apologize, guys, but all those model numbers where they start putting in the letters afterward, 260 SLCL. But it's pretty darn cool. First time walking through an Arcadia, first time recording one, obviously. They're very nice campers. This thing also only weighs 8,400 pounds. So I think you guys are going to like it. It can get pulled by a wide variety of campers. Today I'm down at Keystone RV, where every single one of these heading down that you see right here, I have recorded, and they will be coming out. So Montana, Hideout, Outback. There's a couple more Sprinters out back. I'll probably get to one or two of those, and then some Springdales. But there is a lot of good stuff coming out, whether you want bigger, smaller, somewhere in between. But this one, again, it's the 2025 Arcadia 260 SLCL. I swear that is the hardest part of my job. But this is also going to have a climate package that's on there, a little bit of an upgraded suspension. You see no slides over here on the campsite, so you can really utilize, your camping space right there, especially with all the shade that is provided there from that awning. You can see a ladder to get on top of your roof, but you also have an exterior kitchen. So we're going to start off on the inside, and then we'll work our way back around the outside. Probably spend, hopefully like 12 to 15 minutes or so, kind of check this thing out. If you guys are curious on the specifications, things like length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, you can find that down in the description, along with the link to where you can see some locations on this bad boy. So this is going to be your one and only slide. It opens you up to a pretty good amount of space. Now I've got this part open. Typically you can close it so that way you get, more walking room. You also see you have a fireplace down there to keep you nice and a roasty and a toasty. But I just wanted to do it because I got one hand with the camera, so it makes life a little bit easier for me. You can kind of imagine the rest. But look at this. I mean, pretty darn cool. Yeah, that's how far it goes right there. But that could be your dinette. That could be a desk. I just think it's pretty darn neat to have something like that in a camper, because now what you're going to get is no space taken up from the, now you're going to have no space taken up from having like a dedicated dinette over into that booth. So that serves a really good space-saving purpose there for you. Now this sofa here in the back, it is going to pull out to make about a full-size bed. So again, if you do have, younger children, maybe that funkle down at the campground that just needs to crash, or a buddy, you have the ability to do it. You also have a little mirror right there so you can check out the old bowling gun, baby. And then you have real wood cabinetry. And I've noticed, I haven't done a ton of Keystone videos. I've done like some Montanas, and up until today, Montana, a couple Cougars here and there, but nothing like in depth like I am today. And across the entire board, I'm very impressed with the cabinetry that they're using. A lot of the brands are going with kind of like a press board. And I've noticed Keystone in general seems to keep the trends of spending a little bit more money on the cabinetry, which I think a lot of people would appreciate, because I get a lot of comments about that kind of stuff. And I just think it's pretty cool that they do it. They might not do it throughout all of it on all brands, but at least the front fascia, even on their entry level, like a Springdale, is using real solid wood, which is pretty impressive. So anyway, sorry, going on a little bit of rant. Been recording, talking all day, just starting to get a little loopy. This is your theater seating. It's going to be directly across from your TV, so you have a really nice flow for that. But you're going to get 2 cup holders. You're also going to get a little charging station right there for your cell phones. And then you also have heat, vibrate, and then a little accent lighting button. And let me click both of those on. You also saw the USB ports right there too. So I think that makes a good little ambient glow for you. Maybe if you're snuggling up with honey buns and watching a movie, or just you want to leave it on to come out to get a little bit of a midnight snack in the middle of the night. I think that's a good little night light. Like if we went camping and the boys weren't there, as our 3-year-old, she's still a little bit afraid of the dark, I think that would be a good little night light for her. You can also dim the lights down too, which is nice. All of these windows are going to be able to be opened. It's also going to be an emergency exit here and there, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. They're also going to get the old Dracula shade, stop the old skin from sizzling, keep some nosy eyes out. Over here on the wall is the dimmer. So, I mean, there you go. You can also dim these lights up here, I assume, so we'll check on that here in a second. 10.7 Furrion refrigerator, cubic foot refrigerator, sorry. It's also going to be a 12 volt, so we'll see if there is solar up on the top. But regardless, if there's not, I know it's at least going to be prepped for it. So you can run this off of the solar, your battery, your truck when you're driving down the road. It also has a freezer section that'll actually keep stuff frozen. You know, when I first started selling, those gas and electric refrigerators were kind of the thing. But the freezer section just sucked on them. Nothing much else to say there. Another thing you got going on back here is you will see just a ton of storage for this size of unit, but also the two-tone with the cabinetry, kind of mixing them with those swirls, or with the countertops, I'm sorry. Also notice just how much countertop space that there is. Absolutely incredible for all your little knickknacks and paddywhacks and all that good stuff. It's also got a little bit of a beveled edge here, and notice how there's no opening seams, so it's a completely heat-wrapped plastic right there, which, babe, if you're watching, I love you. And what's nice about that is nothing's going to spill in, absorb, and swell up, you know, as the years kind of go on if you own one of these. You got the 3-top burner to whip up all the fixins. You also have enough room, you know, to cook up like a chicken, and then a pull-out drawer here, 4 more right there. And then you're also going to get the stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet, hitting those dishes from all angles. You also have a little drying rack in here. I don't want to take out the packaging tape. I think this is getting... I think they said all of these units are getting shipped down to Funtown down in Texas, and I'm heading down there next week to record with them. So that's going to be pretty darn cool. Get me out of the Cincinnati weather. Indiana's snowing. My hometown in Cincinnati is just cold as can be right now. I'm not used to it because last week was 70. This week it's like 35. So it'll be nice to get down to Texas, kind of float around a little bit. You know, record somewhere warmer. I think I'm going to go to the Bengals-Cowboys game, be the outcast, rooting for the Bengals, baby. Who dey? Although both of them are kind of sucking up the season right now. Kind of stinks. Storage is going, that was all the way back to the wall, just so you know. And then right here, you know, obviously you got more storage heading on in all the way up until the microwave. And the microwave is one of the smaller ones. I like to see the bigger ones. But every time I say that, I always kind of chuckle on the inside. I don't really know why, because I don't really need a ton of space in a microwave. As long as it fits a bowl, you know, I'm good. Up on the roof right here, you're going to see you have your speaker. The TV, by the way, is going to be a 50-inch smart TV. So you can hook up your Netflix, your YouTube, all that good stuff. And then, of course, you have your viewing window, the fireplace right there. It's going to come with a couple different modes for your lighting. And that is on, so I'm going to turn that off here soon because this thing gets so freaking hot. It has a temperature setting that goes all the way up to 100 degrees. But you can turn on, that's my favorite right there. But now you shut it off and you're ready to go. A couple little hooks right here for, you know, some hoodies or something. Pretty good little spot for it. It's out of the way. JBL speaker hookup right there, so that's cool. I didn't notice that before. Oh, wow, you got a couple chairs there. All right, cool. So those are the chairs for... right there. You got some floating steps here on the ground, and then the grab handle heading up into your control panel, where you'll see how you have all your lighting, heated holding tanks. When I was talking about using a little bit earlier, later into the season, that's going to be what helps you. So like a day like today, where it's like 30 degrees and snowing a little bit, you could turn those on to prevent your tanks from freezing. You can also check your fill levels right there as well. Slide out one. Wait a second. Is there 2 slide outs in here? Oh, okay, there is 2 slide outs. I apologize. You got to slide out for the mini wardrobe, so I've been dingling and didn't even recognize that. But right in here into the bathroom, you have the porcelain foot flush throne. Flip it around. It's the Tri-Glide glass series. Typically, I would move this over to the other side because I think it's a little bit more functional with that shelf. But just for time purposes, you can see I got in there easy. But if you're a little bit rounder than myself, which I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds, and just snuck through there, you know, real nice and easy. Didn't even have to grease myself up or nothing. But you can move it on over to the other side, make it a little easier. But you can see, I mean, plenty of room. You got moving, you got grooving room. You also have a seat right there, so if you want to sit down, you know, shave your legs, soaps, shampoos. For head height purposes, you know, you're probably looking at about 6'5" or so. And then, you know, the shower head's at a pretty good height right there. So porcelain foot flush throne. This is also what you are looking at, you know, when you're sitting down. You got moving, you got grooving room, you're having a good time. You got the plastic sink. You're also going to notice you have the tankless on-demand hot water heater. And then you're also going to have 3 pull-out drawers. And then bada bing, bada boom, some access to your plumbing. Couple more hooks for like a towel or something like that. And then bada bing, bada boom, bada bingo, bada bungo. So now as we are heading into the bedroom, here's the entrance to the bathroom. But even though this is a mid-profile fifth wheel, I just want to show you, you've got plenty of room right here. And then it starts dipping down as you get closer to the bed. But there's really good head height in an otherwise very light and, you know, kind of smaller size fifth wheel. The wardrobe slide that I forgot about right here. So you're going to have, you know, plenty of room to put all of your stuff, all your hanging items. You also got 3 more pull-out drawers right there. On the top, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit there for you. You're going to see that you have area for like your CPAPs, your outlets, all that kind of good stuff going across. And then, of course, you have more storage there up above. Now, underneath the bed, look at that storage right there. Pretty darn nice. Then on the right, obviously, you have your emergency exit. So pull, push, and plop. You know, you can get out into a hurry. Actually, let me just go ahead and show you this. And on both sides, by the way, there is room to move around. You can put a TV with the appropriate plugins right over there. Well, yeah, I think that about wraps it up for this portion of the tour. Maybe drop a comment. You know, let me know what you think. But I think this is a pretty darn nice little camper. See if I can fish out a little quick thumbnail if you guys don't mind. Do like one of these. Everyone does the dramatic faces. You know, you're like, maybe that'll be it. I was watching YouTube yesterday, just kind of learning up on how to get better views and stuff. And just everyone was like, you know, use a face mismatching. And everyone's face is all going crazy. And I'm just like, that's not a real face at all. But I guess we can try it. Do like one of these, like the bubble, I love this camper. Something like that. You know, who knows? Maybe you got a little bit, be a little cornier to get ahead in the game. You know what I'm saying? 2025 Arcadia 260 SLCL. And, you know, here we are back onto the outside. Fiberglass siding, in case you are new to, you know, RVs. You also have your auto electric leveling as opposed to your hydraulic leveling. So you're probably saving about $4 grand with that. I would say the only thing that I'm not a huge fan of on this camper is the front cap. There's something kind of doofy looking about it. You know, I don't know. It's just, when I look at it, I kind of see like that little, you know, remember that shark that comes in and the guy's doing the voiceover where he's like, it's kind of how I feel like that is. It's just kind of doofy looking. But, I don't know. Shouldn't be saying that, I guess. Probably get myself in trouble. You got the Curt Helix with the spring right there, so it's going to be a real comfortable drive. I've never actually ridden in one with this. However, I posted a Brinkley video who's also got this, and one of the truck drivers said that he was very grateful that they had it because it is a nice, comfortable, smooth ride, and I trust the guys that are, you know, obviously pulling these for a living day in and day out. They got to know what they're doing. You have 2 15K ACs up in this model, 3-year structural warranty there as well. You're also going to have a really nice size pass-through storage, and there is going to be, yeah, there you go. There's the light for it. It's also that tough kind of rough beat-me-up material. And then you got a control for your awning right here. So that's nice to have it, you know, inside and outside. These steps can flip up into the doorway. Also have a 500-pound, you know, weight rating there as well. Upgraded suspension down here. And then you're also going to have your key TV. So your cable, your satellite, your outlets. You also have, you know, a place where you can whip up some fixings in the morning. And then, of course, you have your hot point refrigerator, which will be enough for about a 30 rack of apple juice. You know, absolutely no problemo. Here up on the back, you're going to get a 2-inch receiver, a ladder to get on top of your fully walkable roof. You know, check your seals, check your slides, make sure everything is on the up and up. And then you have the camera prep for a rear observation camera, which I think they are prepped for the Voyager, but I'm sure you could get whichever one you want. I'm just more familiar with the Furrion. That hitch, by the way, 300-pound hitch rating, 3,000-pound tow rating, I do believe. And then, I've actually never seen this. Let's see what this is. I'm going to have to look up what that is. If you guys know what that is, let me know. I don't know if that writing symbolizes anything, if that's like a better plug-in. I don't know, but I'm kind of curious. You got a holder for the old Stinky Slinky right there. You're also going to be eligible for a slide topper, which is a piece of awning that goes from there to there and prevents debris from falling on top of your unit. I can see that it does have solar. It looks like one of the bigger panels. I'm going to guess a 200 watter, but you'll definitely want to double check up on that there in the description. And then right here is going to be your docking station. You're going to see your key TV, your auto leveling controls, hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower, city water connection, and then your black tank flush. You also have propane over here behind this bottle and your slide controls right there as well with your water filter. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. The front cap is locked right there, so I can't show you that. But yeah, all right. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I hope you guys, hit that like and subscribe button for daily RV content. Again, remember to check the price link and tell them I said what's up. Helps me out. But again, it's the 2025 Arcadia 260SLCL. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. See you. Meow.